I made a little comment before, which was, when Cuadrado went back to Chelsea, I said to Juventus, don't allow him to go. Get him back. Because Cuadrado's impact last season for Juventus was huge. Remember that Bayern game that Juve should have won? Remember what Cuadrado did in that game? And I think if you followed me on Twitter at HalfOpot, you would have seen my reaction when I saw that G. That's a G. It's not a goal. That's a G. Holding up the play, measuring himself with the defender, the dribble, the shift of pace, and the niche. The niche across the keeper was a very good keeper. That niche, that's a G. That's a G straight from Colombiano with no drugs attached to it. So, but let's go to the match because obviously I've made a few notes here and everything. Buffon has come under a lot of criticism. He made that huge mistake during the Euros against Spain. Is he too old? Is he worn out? And I even called for him to retire. My main man, Stewie Griffin, big time Juve fan and follower of the Football Hot, he said, throw some respect. And you know what? I have to apologize for what I said about Buffon because Buffon reminded us again why, Neuer is not maybe number one right now, but Buffon is still there. The old man is still taken away because penalty save, although Lacazette, I always say to guys, if you can't put it straight into the corner, just go in the middle. People will never save it in the middle. But that was a great save from Buffon, and he also made two humongous, big saves in the game. Like one was even from close range. Another one was when Lyon were on the counter, had men, and then Buffon just put it over the bar. So Buffon reminded us that, Gianluigi, I'm not even going to call him, Gianluigi said, relax. Don't hate on me yet. I'm not really retired yet. So Gianluigi reminded people. Dybala, so Dybala got taken off. Please, guys, remind me because I didn't watch it from the beginning. Did Cuadrado start? I just want to know that. I think Dybala, he was too much on the wing, And what I always say to people is that a winger can maybe sometimes play in the central area. A central player can't play wing. Trust me. I tried to do it. They put me in the wing, and I was horrible because I'm just naturally a central player. So when they put me on the wing, I was horrible. So, and Dybala, he's a centralized player. He doesn't really know how to navigate the wing. You have to know how to work with that closed space. It's a specific characteristic that you need. So Dybala, he needed to be a lot more central, and he needed to be a lot more smarter and clever in the way that he moved around the ball because there were chances there, but he just did not find the right kinds of spaces in between the Lyon players and the defense and midfield. The key turning point in the game was the sending off. That was the key within the game. When it was 11v11, I thought that Juventus, yes, they were measuring themselves up to do a 1-0, but Lyon were having chances, and I think it was looking like it would be a 0-0. So the sending off changed everything. Maybe a bit harsh, but that was a blessing in disguise for Juventus. And the thing about this is that, this has been going on since I've been watching football. Why is it that it's always hard to play against 10 men? And I think the thing is that it's very simple. When you have the man up, the biggest mistakes that teams make is, okay, we have a man up, we have to be a lot more attacking, we've got to throw men forward. No, that is a big mistake. When you have a man up, chill. You have to keep the ball. Relax. It's about making those guys that have one less man, make them work, tire them out by keeping the ball. Because you should be able to keep the ball better because of your extra man that you have within the team and on the pitch. The mistake that Lyon made was that they pushed forward and they were trying to be too eager to get the goal because they felt, no, wait, we're a man up, we have to be a lot more attacking. And it forced Juventus to be far more economical. Juventus played a lot better when they were a man down. Every pass counted. Every pass was the right pass. Their movement, the way they shifted play, the way that the ball came into the center and they found space, and Lyon, they played right into it. They gave too much space to Juventus in the middle of the park, and Pjanic used that space to get into areas in which there was no one there marking him, and they were able to launch attacks. So, and that was what really led to Cuadrado's play and his goal, of course. So I think, For what I saw in Juventus was a team that, guys, Juventus can do this. I'm not saying I'm not putting out a name that can win the Champions League. I'm saying Juventus can do it. Juventus are in the conversation because they have to take what they did with the 10 men and say, be economical, keep it old school, keep it pragmatic, keep it smart. Because Juve for 10 men is a lesson for every kid learning about football of if you play smart, you play the right pass, you do the right things, you will win the game. That's it. It's doing the right things, finding the right space, making the right run, making the right pass, the right weighted pass. You will win the game. It's all about, and it's easier said than done, but you always have to keep in your mind, which is what Allegri obviously told his boys, that yes, you're a man down, be smart, be clever, relax, use the ball well. And I just love Juve's, because most guys, man down, let's go for the draw and take it away from home. But it showed the confidence in this team that they said, man down, all right, let's take it old school. We're still going, we still won that ass. We still won that ass. They got the ass. They got the 1-0. They G'd up. So, Juve, excellent victory. But the key thing is Cuadrado. Cuadrado, this guy is an excellent player. And so when you think that, why can't he do this for Chelsea? For Cuadrado, I just hope that he's a permanent signing. He's a permanent signature because this guy is dynamite for Juventus. And I think if because Daniel Alves also played well. So if he and Daniel Alves can combine like the Phoenix, like in the X-Men, Jean Grey, Juventus, guys, I'm saying right now, I'm putting Juventus in the conversation for the Champions League. Juventus, if they play their smart old school way, I don't give a damn Bayern, Barcelona, Real Madrid, or damn Ludogorets. Juventus can win this thing. But for Lyon, man, penalty miss. The big mistake they made was they were too stupid and too eager and too immature when they were a man up. They were too immature. They lost to a far more mature, far more experienced team that knew how to capitalize on their over-eagerness with the extra man. Peace out, stay true, and keep in touch for a lot more Champions League and football analysis from the #1 football analysis channel on the planet. Remember to follow me on Twitter and on Facebook via my handle there at HalfHopeHot. I am on Twitter and on Facebook to keep up to date with my videos, my thoughts, my appearances on TV. Follow me right there. Guys, it's all it takes a few seconds. Please, if you enjoyed the vid, like the video. It really helps to grow the channel. And if you're a new member, just subscribe to the channel right there. Subscribe right there to the channel for much more football hot stuff. Like the vid, subscribe, be part of the football hot fraternity. Stay black.